Hi everyone, it is Joanne coming to you today for My Creative Scrapbook, and I'm going to be using the August limited edition kits. They are super pretty. There is a full unboxing on my channel if you would like to see all of the kit contents. It's really cool. It's by Prima Marketing. It's called Cherry Sweet Collection. Very pretty. I tore up a whole bunch of pieces of paper. I fussy cut some of these gorgeous gray flowers out of this piece of paper, and you'll see them as we move along. And then this side had a bunch of really pretty cut apart cards that I tore out and ripped up, and I'm going to use that in different ways. Then this piece of paper, oh my god, I wanted to use this so bad, but I cut this piece out because I want to use all this text, and then I used some of this to back my photo. I just used a couple extra pieces of scrap to back my photo of my great niece. Look how perfect she is for this collection. So there is, I'm going to use this piece, and then I can use this in a different layout. Then there was another piece of paper, and I don't know for the life of me what this came out of. I think I used all the rest of it that was around the outsides to do things. So it had this on the bottom, and this was kind of like this, and of course I fussy cut it, you know, and then I had some stuff over here. But isn't it pretty? So I just cut that out because, oh my god, I needed to have this. Isn't that cool? I love it. All the different layers right on the paper for you. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here. So let's see how good I am about lining that up, which I already know the answer is going to be not good. I don't know why I can't do it, but I can't. So I'm going to turn this towards me so I can see the corner. The corner in here, get that lined up there, and hopefully get this lined up here. Alright, I didn't do too bad, I don't think. Okay, I'm going to put this on here. But on this piece of paper, you can see the cut apart right there. Did no glue come out? No glue came out when I did this. Try that again. See right there? I cut this hot air balloon out of that piece of paper like that. And then there was more things there. I wonder if it was this that was actually on here. It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I know this was on a different piece of paper, but I think this kind of went here. I don't know. I can't remember. I cut so many pieces up to get what I wanted. Alright, so let's put this down. I'm going to obviously cover up here. I'm going to bring this over till it covers that, and then I'm going to put the hot air balloon over the top of this. I've got it up on foam. Okay, so I'm going to put this balloon over here. I did put it up on foam like I said. And just kind of put it over here, but then I would leave me with this white spot right there. So I'm thinking let's put the fussy cut gray flower in here. We'll do that first just to get it in there where we think it looks pretty, and know we're going to cover up that white space. I think that should be cute. Yeah, I like it. Alright, and then let's put this here. And I do have my window open in my craft room because it's really nice out. My cats want to look out the window, so hopefully no loud cars come by. And I'm about to go on vacation, so I'm like done adulting. I'm just ready to not work for a week. Alright. I think that's good. And I want to put this in underneath there, but have the leaves come up like, well, that was easier than expected. So much easier when things aren't bouncing all over the place. I think I'm going to put a foam square underneath there to give that a little bit of dimension, and some glue. I'll just put these on the back of my hand because I know I'm going to need them. Oop, let's try that. All right, hopefully it doesn't move. Yeah, definitely needed a foam square. So cute. And then I'll throw some glue in there too. Look how cute. Every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. And it's so pretty. See this little thing that was on the pattern paper? How about if we put this right there? It's gonna look better when I get some stuff over here. Then I'm thinking, I pulled out another one of these tickets, and I have a tag. I think I want to use this one, and I have one of those, the Ace of Hearts playing cards. I also pulled out this butterfly crackle looking tag because I don't know which one I want to use. So either that, which would bring in some more blue. So I'm thinking this tag here or this one. We're gonna see. I'm thinking I'm gonna wait on gluing that. I'm gonna put another one of these up higher so they're not like right across from each other. So then I would have to put this up a little bit higher, I think. So then I wouldn't know if I wanted, yeah, I'd probably want that on top of that. Oop, I almost caught my finger. Paper cut. All right. Maybe I want that down a little bit more. I'm not sure. Sneak this little guy in here because it's just too cute. Yeah, I'm not loving that. I think it needs to come down more, be closer to this. I'm loving the pops of red in this. So, okay, I like that. How about that? That's cute. Okay, so we have option one with the butterflies, which I totally love, but if we use this one, it could bring in some more of that red, and it's gonna look nice with these splattered around. Let me just look. Yeah, I think it's good to get a different color in there. All right, so I put that through, and then I'm gonna take this. I try to be really careful, but okay, good. I didn't smush it. Then what I do with that is put foam squares on either side of the metal because I don't want that metal hitting the background paper and like potentially ripping it. So I always do this. Got a whole pile of foam square tops over there. I use so many. All right, let's get this in there. I'll just put glue on it now so we don't have to pull it back out again. I might put some twine on there. I pulled some out. We'll see at the end if I want to. Let's do it like, get one shot here. Is that straight? I don't know. Looks pretty good. Okay, it's going down. Again, fussy cut from a cut apart card. Yeah, I would want to put it there because I don't want to cover up this ticket. Maybe bring it down more towards this. Let me see. We'd have to figure out where we wanted that. Yeah, that's cute. Right there. Okay. Before I glue this down though, I'm going to get my stencil out and we're going to start doing that because then I won't get too carried away with gluing things. And because I'm going to use these red flowers, like I said, I have 2 of each, and I'm not gonna make clusters. I'm thinking about sprinkling them. I think that would be cute. This is a really cute stencil that came with the kit. It's got all these pretty flowers. This is a heart, and there's 2 butterflies in the middle, and then all of these. But I masked it off because I was thinking, let's put this under here. And I always do this second because I need to know where my things are in order for the stencil to be where I want it to be. So since this, I'm going to turn it towards me so I can see. I'm going to use Festive Berries, and I'm going to get the ATG off my nails because I literally just got them done. Blending brush, and I'm going to do this really dark so it matches that. And think I just want to go to where my finger is, and this is why I masked this off. There's that. Now let's think about where that flower that I now cannot find, this and this, and we also, remember, we have this left too. I could maybe put it in here. I don't know if I need it. Might not need that. Maybe. That's cute. All right, we're gonna put this here, like that. Feel kind of bad covering up her little toes, but, and again, I'm not gonna put it in there because I want to see that ticket. Maybe I'll put this here. Okay, that I don't mind. I think I like that. Do I want that there, or, I mean, I could always fussy cut a second one if I wanted to, right? Get this in there, and then have some more gray in there. I think I'm gonna go for him right here. And maybe I'll wait on this to dry because I don't want it covering up his face. Lift. All right, this is not going where I want it to go. It's kind of fitting in there really perfect. It's kind of cute. Let's get some of these in. All right. So I will put some of these over here. Maybe put like this here. Put a red one here. I kind of tucked in. I'll turn it so I can see the green leaves peeking out a little bit. And then I want to get a red one over here too. Done. Where can we put a blue one? Oh, I already got that one. Maybe? It's cute. And I don't want that down here because this is all pink. So I'm going to put that up here away from things, but kind of corner it like right there so it looks like it's all cohesive and supposed to be that way. Hi, Mew. Alright, so maybe put one up here with the balloon. Put a red one here or here. And then a pink one here. Because I think the red looks good here too, but do I want them across from each other like that? I'm trying not to make a cluster. I'm trying to make this different than what I always do with clusters. I love clusters so much though, but I don't want it to be the same thing all the time. Maybe there. And how does that look with the hot air balloon? I'm just gonna try it like this to see if perhaps I like it. Yeah, I think I like that better. Did not dislike it, but we might as well move it around a little bit until we say, hey, that's the perfect spot. All right, I'm gonna do that just because I want to use that really bad. I think I'm gonna put foam square underneath that and secure it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that definitely needs foam square. All right, let me get that little envelope now because the glue's probably drying out. Just don't want to drop it. So I was gonna put it there. It's a good thing that I didn't. Let's just put it. I don't know. We'll sneak it in right there. It looks cute. Just have a little bit coming up like this. I'm gonna get a different blending brush. I'm gonna get one of these small ones that I have from Bramble Fox because I need to be super careful not to get this ink all over the place. Same ink. I just be really careful about what I'm doing here. Don't really mind if I get a little bit on like this paper. That would be okay. Again, I just really want it red. I don't want pink. It doesn't have to be perfect. I got a little red splotch there. Let's see. I've got butterflies. There's a bunch of different kinds in this kit. I'll put them over here so you can see them. I must have gotten 2 of those. I don't want 2 of the same. I want everyone to be different. See the 3 different ones? All right, here's a totally different strawberry with a bow on it. It's got the green bow and it's a little bit smaller than that one, but it matches that balloon. I'm thinking here, just bring in some more green and it doesn't look bad. I have also a chipboard envelope. I know we had a paper envelope that we put here. Is there room for another one, say over here? Could have it coming out of this flower. I don't mind it. Glue. I put glue on everything. This chipboard does have a little bit of stick to it, but I don't trust chipboard adhesive. All right, this says, and suddenly you made my heart smile. And I might like that better than this. Let me look. I was thinking, let's put, because this is green, maybe putting a chipboard heart next to it. Does that green one look up there? It looks okay. I'm not in love with it. Do I love it more there? I do love it more there. See, now this one had a back to it. I don't get it. Maybe the back fell off the other one. Okay, here we go. Then the butterflies, I'll sprinkle those around. I'm gonna put foam squares on the top of their wings. They're super awesome butterflies. I'll just like sprinkle them around somewheres all over, and I'll show them to you when I'm done. I'm not gonna make you watch that. Then I'm going to also not gonna make you watch this, but my crystals gem picker. I always put just a few in here because I can see better. So I'll do like, we'll put some here like this, and then I want all different sizes. So there is a small one, maybe there's a medium in here. We'll just do this for now so you can see what I'm gonna do, and I will just adhere those down all over. I might do like 5 or 6 of those because they're super cute. So let me get all that done and then I'll be right back. Okay, all done. I did put a ton of those pink fresh gems down because they were perfect, and I put butterflies here, 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 and here. Super cute. I just put little clear, like crystally clear honeybee stamped gems in the middle of those because I only had literally 2 little teeny red ones that match this one, so I'm gonna have to buy some more of those. So let me bring it in close for you. Look at that cool stencil we get with the kit. Isn't that just beautiful? You can do so much with that stencil. And then here's all the layering there. And I put a little bit of twine in that tag, and then I glue it, and then I just came around and tucked it underneath the bunny like that. And I put a little gem in the bunny's bow too. I had to do that. That's super cute. And then look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's so perfect for that. And it's got a little bit of pink in it that matches her dress perfectly. And there's that stenciling. I love that stencil. Pink fresh gems everywhere. And I even put little gems on the butterflies that were on the paper. Isn't that pretty? So cute. And that hot air balloon is everything. Sure is. And there's that little piece of paper. I'm gonna have to trim that. See, I gotta trim that just a little. Oh, wait, you can't see. Trim that just a little bit up on the top there to get that even, but that's okay. Nobody's gonna notice. So there you go, you guys. I hope you like it. And again, this is the My Creative Scrapbook August limited edition kits, which are full of Prima Marketing cherry blossoms. Okay, everything is linked below for you. Let me know if you pick this up and if you love it, and let me see what you do with it. Yeah, again, I'll put pictures at the end. Ask me any questions about My Creative Scrapbook that you have. And I thank you for spending time with me. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.